Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Covert Infiltration. We're not in the mission yet. A few things I need to address here. First of all, yes, I forgot to spend AP, and we're going to do that in a second. Because we have the training center now, we can get some additional skills, and not too much great stuff yet available, but, every little bit helps. More importantly, as of this episode, I actually made some changes to the mod list. I wanted to keep the whole campaign as close as possible to the Christopher Season 8 mod list, as it originally was, but I have to say my own sanity and enjoyment was a little bit suffering, so I decided to yeet a few mods off the list. Most notably, or rather, the mods that are currently on the chopping block and have been removed are Don't Make a Sound, which is the rework of the Warlock's Spectral Army, which, we've seen in the last episode of to what kind of shenanigans that can lead. Similarly, the Don't Move a Muscle mod, which is the rework of the Hunter's Tracking Shot. I think, having previously played just with the A Better Chosen mod and the improved regular tracking shot from the Hunter, I think that is a much more interesting ability. It's not as trivial to avoid as it is in vanilla, but it's also not as obnoxious as the Don't Move a Muscle mod. Most importantly, also, the mod then says something about, it removed the annoying bleed effect with days, and that just lets me lose all the faith in the mod author. Like, the days mechanic is a horrible thing, and the less days you have in the game, the better. And so removing bleed and adding days is just wild. Anyway, the other one was the Chosen Entourage mod, which is like the additional ads coming in with the Chosen, which also kind of helped snowball the rebel kill situation in the retaliation. I don't think it adds a whole lot. I think there's a reason XCOM has a pod system, and active enemies are enemies that are near the squad and engaging in combat with the squad, and having enemies on the other end of the map being active and doing dumb stuff just isn't what the game is designed around, and can lead to weird behavior, unintended consequences, and all kind of other shit. So that got yeeted. I think the other one was the when you have a destroy the relay mission, that destroying the relay then activate random ports near the relay. That's also out. That's just a silly change. There's the squad size in the game, shadows in the game, and if you manage to keep your shadow unit concealed and manage to move your sniper to a position you can see it, you can take out the objective. That's the whole point, right? It's like your abilities punishing smart play. Kind of weird. Those are the things right now. There's one thing I probably will change, which is the Overbear Mind Shield ability of the Warlock, where he has a special attack to hurt anyone who is equipped with a Mind Shield, because of the way that the Warlock randomly appears on missions, even on missions where you might have a good reason to bring a Mind Shield. I don't know. Psionic Storm Sitrap, a lot of psionic enemies. You're like, oh, I'm gonna bring some Mind Shields, and then the Chosen Warlock shows up and punishes you, and you have no way to, unequip the Mind Shields or anything like that. I think any way of punishing the player for the equipment choices they made is weird and probably not great. So I'm kind of, it's like back in original XCOM 2, the Spectrum mod, where then some enemies would take less damage from plasma weapons but more from magnetic, and it's like, well, you're punishing me for attacking up. That's weird. If I remember it right. Anyway, AP. I saw here that the soul shot in this version works very differently from the one in Long War, as in this is basically I mean, it's not great selling point here. A ranged version of Rend that can miss. It's like, no, but it triggers momentum. It generates focus on kills, same as Rend. It gets 20 aim bonus. I think it's a nice utility to have if you, especially in those situations where you're not sure you can go in there, right? And being able to stack up some focus with that, so it's, you know, focus positive instead of focus negative. We'll pick that up. I don't want to spend, like, I have a lot of XCOM AP, but I also don't want to spend it like on the first squad that I see. So we're gonna be still a little bit picky here. Emily, even though we only have the ballistic weapon, I think just steady hands on a gunner was always nice to have. So I'm gonna grab that here. The smoke grenade might also be nice to have, but I'm not picking that up today. An Apex. I think I saw resilience is nice, less chance to be crit, but I think it's gotta be burial shot here. If we get a killing shot, well, we can use this ability to shoot, and if the shot is a kill, we get the AP back. So that's a little bit of action economy. It has a cooldown of 3 turns, yeah. And it ignores sustain effects. Useful for putting down priests. Wonderful. I mean, obviously we already bought some stuff here. I'm torn a little bit on Untouchable. Like, Untouchable is fantastic, but if I play my cards right, you're mostly in shadow during the mission the whole time anyway. Maybe Blood Trail? No, I think we're gonna sit on the AP a little bit for now. Jason can't spend anything, he's a squaddy. And then Vivi has instead of next turn, fire at any enemy that takes a hostile action. Your shots do not have a reaction penalty. Shots are taken after the enemy's hostile action. I wish it would define a little bit more what is considered a hostile action. I'm assuming like any enemy that shoots or launches a grenade or does psionic stuff or so. But you're not just gonna shoot at everybody who moves, right? Yeah. Think we're gonna skip here for now. Not too concerned about the reload on a cannon. This is great on a sniper rifle, but on a cannon, eh. Usually with a pistol. I mean, quick draw, maybe? So you can take a pistol shot and then take a cannon shot if we're stationary. Oh. I'm thinking of, yeah, but I'm gonna need way more AP later on down the road to get the fancy stuff. We'll get it somewhere. All right, let's play some XCOM.
Sky Ranger
in position to drop.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby.
Alright, you know the drill? It's not a stage this time, it's a statue. Like, we're moving up in the, is that moving up in the importance of targets? I don't...
We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
I don't even think so. Okay, this rooftop is nice, but it's very close to the objective. So let's do a little bit of scooting about. Scouting around, yeah.
Old times.
We can find. We do have lightning strikes, so we have extra mobility on the first few turns. Don't find anything in this direction. Let's check this side.
Our destiny awaits.
Hi. Viper with a point of armor. Yikes, hate to see it. Okay, it's an untimed mission, right? As usual. So I think we're just gonna engage the first group.
Will prevail.
Clean up the map a little bit.
Spot for a last stand.
All right.
No problem. My prey awaits.
Hold your ground.
See what happens. Are you actually gonna come around the corner and we're gonna have action right away? Yes. Are you taking a shot then? That'd be kind of rude. Snake's not moving. Yeah, so Snake's taking a shot. Great. Fantastic. Not actually fantastic. Hey, dodge grazed for 1 point of damage. It's could be worse. Yeah, I taken quick draw. I could take a shot at the snake here.
You lack danger lurks here.
Right. Kind of around the corner, so a little bit hard to get to, but that also means I'm maybe a little bit hard to get to for them. What are we thinking here? Yeah, but for example, move here, so I'm not peeking around the corner to that side. Where can the priest move? Not come around far enough that he would see me there.
Victory
Right.
awaits.
Let's try this. Some damage in. I think we can probably finish that off with a sniper shot.
Nice one. Target down.
Nice one indeed.
I can dig that. Time to show these bastards the door.
Loader, okay. Yeah, there's no other windows here. He could come. Come through the window, but not through this door. Okay, alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a good old break line of sight trick here. Tennis just moves here. You're telling me I still see the guys here? No.
Barak and Vayosh.
Yeah, let's come in here. You just
Medkit
bandage for
here.
yourself. And then you. I'm also gonna break line of sight here. Maybe just come.
Sure. I'm getting into
Sure.
position.
Get in there. And we have a hunter. Alright.
Right on schedule.
We'll see. We'll see how it feels now with the more regular but buffed hunter.
The Elders must have caught wind of our operation. They sent in one of the Chosen. We should try to track that thing down and deal with it before it causes too much trouble.
Okay, that's gonna be a little bit tricky here with these two over there at the window. They're not too tricky, I think. Okay, that gives you line of sight on that guy. Did the Rocketeer move to the door here? I don't even know. Maybe he moved through the door. Stop that scare. No, he's also still at this position. Ah, interesting. Can we circle a grenade around the corner here? Oh no, he's all the way up here. So, well, in that case, do we need to circle grenade all the way around the corner? Probably yes, because this is not a flank.
This is your end.
Yeah, this does not get me in range of the floater, so I can just ramp the Rocketeer here. Bonus action point persistence stat based. Oh, but it costs willpower. It costs focus. Yeah.
I hope you're not expecting me to go down that easy.
And grapple. Yeah, let's grapple up here. Move to wherever I still have line of sight and cover. Far enough away from these trucks.
I'm going over here.
And hey, we just picked up a new perk. A great shot.
The scariest thing is knowing that death is not the end. At least for you.
Don't worry, I got your back.
I guess we using our last action in a resourceful manner here and just drop the loot. But doesn't matter if no enemy is active. Maybe it matters a little bit. Let's come in there. Okay. So far, so questionable. No idea what these guys will do. Technically, they shouldn't be flying through the window, right? Advent respects property rights. We armor on that floater due to the dark event. Or Citra, rather.
You can count on me.
So that's a lot of armor.
Let's make these guys sorry they showed up.
Okay, now I'm fairly certain
Hide from me.
that in this vanilla version of the Hunter, to use tracking shot, he needs like squad side, line of sight. He needs another unit to provide him with the vision information. Do we claim all this? That would kill the Hunter. 7 health, 1 armor. That would destroy the loot. In this thing, no. The walls, that would be nuts. I wonder though if you can somehow hit them. Let's just try something, because it's it's an AoE. Maybe we can hit them beyond our visual range.
Show of yours is real
No.
impressive among these poor saps. Hey,
Not even.
Templar.
Only I think his smack talk is better than it was before.
Going to explore over there. Be there at 1.
It's a little bit awkward here with this group, a group here, and then another group there. And I really don't like our sniper positioning right now. I know the moment I reposition, it's gonna be even worse. But
Move it out, soldiers!
we'll be fine.
Drop them here.
I'll tell you what. You keep pointing, and I'll keep shooting. It's a match made in heaven.
Okay, they're running. Those guys are just standing still. In that case, do we just... I think we just get you here, and or maybe up here? You need to be disoriented to shut down your shenanigans. And I think we actually brought a flashback here. If we bring you up here, you could take a shot next turn at the Hunter to activate that group. Then we disorient the floater and just burn him down.
Are we moving out or making love?
Chillin'. Should
Watching
reload
that
it.
water.
With the bourbon cowboy.
Hold this point.
I don't care that your position is awkward out in the open.
I got your back.
Usually, the turn you bring your units in position is the turn when they start moving suddenly, but apparently not this time around.
I see it. Got him.
Is Stunlancer also part of that group? He is. That is an interesting choice by the floater here.
Raiders roll.
So let me see if I get this right. Move here. Why did I think you had a grenade launcher? Limited option of exploding that thing. A chance to 71 to mind control. That's actually not terrible. Probably grapple here, come down here, hopefully not see these guys, and get a flank shot on this guy, but we still need to figure out how I blow this up. So maybe it's the wrong teamwork. For some reason I thought you don't have any friends. So the problem is, if I come down here, I can target this with a normal shot to blow it up. And then of course he returns his fire against me.
There can be no doubt.
Interesting move, since it opens the doors for us, but I'm more interested actually in... Can we explode the thing with poison ball? One tile away. You know, we're gonna try.
This should be fun
Yeah,
to
I'm making that harder on myself than it needs to be. I'm gonna try here.
There can be no doubt.
Two options. There are three options. Number one is it damages him and he moves out of range of the claymore, and the claymore is going to be worthless. Option two is it damages him and he explodes the claymore and probably kills. Option three is LOL targeting. You'd think you could launch a poison ball through a window. You've not played XCOM before, have you? Okay, let me just hit him, but I can't hit the frickin'. Really? Alright, give me just a minute here to or 15 to find that right pixel. You're just wasting the claymore. Might just be wasting the claymore, yeah. We activated him this turn. He's not getting reactions anyway. I'm not sure why I'm so so bad about this sometimes. Okay. Not gonna grapple the whole distance, because I don't know where that group is, and I really don't want to activate them, so I'd rather come down this way.
Listen, let's move that way.
He's gonna do 9 damage now. Maybe 50-50.
You were born for this. Now get out there and fight.
Yeah, I gotta admit, so far the hunter removing that hunter mod made him a little bit toothless.
Anytime you're ready.
But if you compare the last untimed Sabotage Monument mission where we had the hunter, he didn't really
Raiders
pose
roll.
too much of a challenge there anyway. It's like, yeah, the one unit he was targeting wasn't moving that turn, but
We should go here.
most of the time it was a unit I didn't intend to move anyway. Come out here. Yoink that loot for me, please.
Might as well put up a sign saying, valuable loot here.
We're making love! Move, move, move!
Onward.
Indeed, not the supervisor. That is correct. Do we have any... Okay. Every enemy at the start dropped a cyborg. Oh, no, I'm not full full focus anyway. I always forget that this is a ability of the Psionic gem and not a focus costing Templar ability. Right, let's bring you this way up here.
Together, we are strong.
Let's get it on already.
Look, it's not my fault that Advent fails to get line of sight on me, and so the hunter can't do anything useful.
Sounds like a plan.
So I have no idea where these two guys went. Like,
Whatever's clever.
completely ran away. Yeah.
Of course.
They're baiting me, and there's another pot somewhere that I'm now gonna recklessly run into.
It is destined.
Might be destined.
Let's go!
Watch in here.
Dawn will come.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Almost had him.
This was not to be.
It's poison. Oh, there we go. That's okay. So
And you can't hide.
now, actual disruption, right? If this was the, hey, you need to stay in place. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. My sniper needs to stay in place. Oh no, but this time I have to move. And I actually, I remember this being a larger cone, but I think it's still way larger than it used to be in vanilla. Like, you most of the time don't get out of it in a blue move. Ish. Anyway. He's somewhere back there. How are we gonna do this? And why did I really think that you had a grenade launcher and that I had way more grenades on this mission? So we only have this left in terms of grenades. So you can grapple here, come around the side, flank this guy, and burial shot him if we do some damage to him first. We could volt him, but what do we do about the Lancer? It's a line of sight on the Beast. He's out in the open against the Lancer. I was kind of thinking, maybe just kill the Lancer. You haven't taken a shot yet.
All day long. If Advent were any good, they wouldn't need me.
Alright, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna
Our path is clear.
move here. Give you a little bit of a zappy. Oh. What do you... Oh, that counts as a psionic attack? No, hang on. Was that Psionic Thorns? Is Psionic Thorns active yet? No. What was that? Was that Return Fire? Was it set guaranteed hit?
Zip line over there.
I have some concerns about this. Might have been just the display not, not showing it correctly. By Return Fire shouldn't be a guaranteed hit. Anyway.
I saw this coming a mile away.
No time to waste.
Get in there. Come in here, and you need to get away from this, ideally without setting yourself on fire and keeping the high ground.
Mark! Let's roll!
That's a lot of armor.
Onward.
Oh. All right.
I'll be right there. All right.
Just gonna move close without actually getting in his vision, without
Going
activating.
to explore over there.
Take a couple of overwatches and hope for the best.
Fine.
With honor, I lead. Get down.
I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble.
It's a good start.
No failure.
We should attack.
The
here.
Chosen is in position. Time to put it down.
Not have remote start. Okay. I don't think you have any way. No, you have a grenade. It's gonna be enough, is it? Any way we can get a flank on you? I don't see it. I mean, we gotta throw the grenade just for the shred. That's kind of a given. Don't really see a way where we can get decent cover with that.
Vanquish.
Getting desperate?
Right, you're gonna need to
Yep.
go over to that side and see if you can get a decent high ground spot here with the grapple. Probably one that still gives you cover. Ooh, and that's a crash. I'll be right back. And we're back. Successful grapple up here, and I didn't even check if I had line of sight, which I don't. So that's great. Yeah, that's not gonna be helpful, is it?
Proceeding.
Let's get you in here. 34. We might just suppress him for what it's worth. You just grappled recently, so you can't grapple again. You're just gonna run in. Okay, so why are you telling me? I see the Chosen here, but I'm not getting the targeting reticle here. I'm just not gonna get it at all. Do I not get that for the Chosen? Is it somewhere hidden? Okay, whatever.
Raiders roll.
I suppose that's not bad for a human.
Think I'm also gonna come in here somewhere. Man, it's all half cover. Well, he's gonna move. No, he's not. Maybe he's gonna move, maybe not. He doesn't know he's flanked. This doesn't actually flank him. This does, but then I'm in flank central. I think I'm gonna move you here. Just to be in full cover. Although our Templar is in half cover. That's already problem enough. Ah, actually hit.
I can't let that slide.
Look at that, eh?
No problem.
Move you here. Suppress.
I bet you can't do that again. Better get ready. Things are about to get even more lively around here.
Ooh, extra loot. Enemies. Extra enemies.
Now we gotta take this thing out.
Where do you think you're going?
Time to go. Don't underestimate me.
Yeah.
That looks painful. So, which one of your troops should I retire first?
Yeah, that was all very, very mean, and I don't appreciate that. That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
This is starting to get interesting.
We do have grapple here, so you can also get a flank shot in. Was hoping you could bandage throw down there also. But you can't, so we might as well just close as possible.
Going to check it out over there.
Guess I better be more careful.
And then I think we're gonna use what this is, Soul Merge, to give you another action.
You have the soul of a warrior.
Just crit. Ah, that's technically not a crit.
You just made my list.
1 health and he's poisoned. Technically should be enough for him to pick the bucket here.
So be it.
You're just gonna parry tank this guy. I think you gotta the charge. Got him.
How'd that feel?
I'm beginning to understand why the Elders find you so interesting, Commander. Your little crew does present a challenge somehow.
Excellent work, Commander. We may not have put them down for good, but at the very least, we've held off the Chosen for another day.
Serve me.
I'm out of mana.
Okay. Alright, okay.
This is your end.
I mean, we're parrying anyway, but at least this should prevent him from shooting and going into Overwatch. He might just go into Overwatch without shooting. But, I mean, he wouldn't ignore a fancy target standing out in the open. Exactly.
Stand with me. Nice one. Target down.
Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Ain't this
Well, that was a good mission. Except, you know, getting both of my hero soldiers injured. Other than
I'll
that,
be there soon.
if you ignore the almost lethal wounds, that was okay mission. Probably something you can say on almost every mission.
Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Fall back, men.
We must not. Make way.
Our faith will
That
prevail.
was exactly where I wanted to click, yes. How did you know?
Might as well.
Ladies, let's move.
I can dig that.
Going to check it out over there.
Yeah, let's leave.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Oh yeah, we got 3 people injured. Because Apex also took a shot from that initial Viper. Which was very rude. Still love that photo. MVP or Squaddy. Most high, most exposed, kill stealer, not bad crit, overqualified. Yeah, alright. You dealt 6 damage. I guess you had the ballistic LMG. I'm gonna let this one slide. Everybody's in on that superhero landing train.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
This just goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable and we can take them
34
down.
days.
We just have to figure out how to keep them
Oof.
down.
Okay, ambush. Remote start. Right, you gonna be a high ground sniper with that from above, but will we get bonus action? Steady aim is kind of meh. So maybe we get some independent tracking here. East region income. Don't spend it all at once. Probably like eight supplies or something like that. Alright, so far so good. We got psionics coming in 36 hours. Psionic Thorns is active. So maybe that was Psionic Thorns that hit me. And I guess Volt does count as a psionic attack. Fair enough. Alright. Question is, I mean, yes, we want to do the black side. No, we're not going to have our Reaper available for this. But if it's really about, well, I don't care too much about the Avatar Clock, right? I think as soon as Sabotage from the Covert action and Sabotage from our Resistance order kicks in, we have it kind of under control-ish. So I'm more concerned about doing the black side before the month takes over, so we have less of a pressure with dark events next month. I think it's on the month? I don't even know. Let me take a look who I want for a potential run at this. Yeah, I think definitely Boomer and Paulo might be a really good combo for that. Like, we definitely want at least one sharpshooter for the backside. We will want maybe even two sharpshooters. And having Strawberry with the Holo Mirage, where we can put a unit back into concealment, is also going to help. So that means we also want one stealthy person, which is going to be a good question. 34 days out. So who do we even have then? We have you. Be back in 3 days. And you're going to be back in 8. And then whoever's on that covert action, 10 days for Sandbar. So yeah, I think I'm going to try to keep Boomer and Paulo back, not use them for any missions. And as soon as this condition and training is complete, we're going to see what kind of squad we can make with these 3 plus copyright here. Okay, so at least 8 days. Let's forget that freaking resistance contact. 15 days for the intel. Okay.
Avenger plotting new course.
Jailbreak faction search. Give us another skirmisher then, I'm assuming. Now, one problem is we're already close to the crew limit. I am not sure if that's what we want to do here. Again, it's yet another mission. It's so weird that you have, at the start of the month, you have all these missions you're going to infiltrate, all these covert actions that are going to take like 7 to 10 days. And then you're going to have a bunch of infiltration missions coming at the same time. From the activity chains to counter-dark events, from your covert actions, yada, yada, yada. It's kind of not evenly spread out across the month because of the nature of covert actions or recycling it starts. At least it feels a little bit that way. Technically, so our skirmisher is fairly strong, and I get the feeling that the skirmisher purgatory is just consistently strong, so getting an additional skirmisher might be really good. But let's see what kind of stuff we can get here. It's also without any risks, so it's really just a question, can we afford to send people out there for this? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just send Chris here and grab Jason then. He's 1 XP away from promotion. Definitely grab Spot. Well, I think it's probably this loadout manager that then tries to keep people with their previous loadout, and that prevents the unequipped spot button from doing anything useful. Yeah, I was gonna see, squeeze out every hour we can. Who are you guys bonding with? Not with each other, that's for sure. And no point to spend AP here for the covert action thing. I don't think there's any perk that affects covert actions. Okay, yeah, go.
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
New assault mission. So yeah, this is probably then the other activity chain here. Instead of getting a little bit more supply income, we get 17 intel. Tank defense increased by 20, and towers cannot be hacked. Automatically hunkered down if you don't shoot. Anything else? Exalt squad. Oh boy, can't wait for a mission with an Exalt squad and the Warlock showing up. Anyway, what are we doing? Hack workstation and advent facility. Okay. This is... Which dark event is that? Countdown. Didn't you check? Vigilance. So we're already countering the hidden event. No, Left Behind was the one I really wanted to counter, but we don't see an option for that. Do we get, now that we have the third region, another activity chain here? No, we just have Vigilance and the secret. So it's all about having the region when the month ticks over. Okay, this expires in 12 hours. We can't even get Cyarx before then to see what that's all about. I mean, Vigilance is annoying, so I guess we try to counter it. We also get a scanning site and some intel. After losing 80 intel with the loss of East Africa, we need a little bit more. Oh, look, yeah, we only have one cannon, right? So ideally we don't want any additional gunners here. Strong pair. Then... Yeah, maybe you as a sharpshooter here? Oh, we have... Do we have... yeah, we have 2 sniper rifles. Okay. Alright. The barracks, please. Definitely want an armor in the front lines. Get a prototype field plate. You're gonna get a Predator armor, and you get the other prototype. And our snipers are gonna stay without anything. Hack the workstation. We certainly have Gremlin classes. Mag rifle, the mag pistol. It's the magnetic bullpup. We don't have the better Gremlin. Alright, so far so good. Let's take a quick look at AP. Well, obviously kinda not much for a corporal, but for a lieutenant. Maybe low profile, but at this point then I'm almost thinking maybe we just save for something later on. Re-EMP grenade, that might be actually kinda useful against mechs. Let's keep that in mind. What do we have here? You using gremlin abilities. Yeah, I want to have rescue, just as an option. Over here. Like, open fire is good. Resilience is also good for survival. I think you have fairly decent aim, plus the aim from impulse, plus whatever this plus 20 is coming from. Let's just go with the defensive skill here. Alright, you're taking a gremlin, so bottom row is pointless. So I guess we're just going for +1 damage, primary. Since you're shooting twice, that's not terrible. Alright. Fair number of good stuff, of good perks here. Again, I think we went against Havoc because we were usually not suppressing, but rather doing suppressing fire, and we don't know if Havoc works with that. So it might also just be resilience. Or dedication, or reconnoiter. And let's take the EMP bomber here. You already have reconnoiter, so we have a battle scanner in the squad. So I think this is lower priority then. Let's grab resilience and grab dedication. It gives 4 mobility. Okay. Alright, hack the workstation and admin facility. This is the squad. And we're gonna do this in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.